Uh, Good morning. Here we are. Monday morning. What the 11, 12, somewhere through there. Not sure, but it is. But watching Fox News again. You know, the one that everybody mocked and laughed at for the last 10, 11 years and said that Fox was the ones causing all the problem and all this, but now we're finding out that Fox was actually telling the truth, and they're the ones that actually stayed on top of this, and the coup is real, and all this stuff. Fox, Fox News, and they're not the only one. There's others that actually love this nation and care about the things that our nation goes through, and whether she survives or dies. Like me, it means something to me for my nation to live, because there's never been another nation on the face of the earth like America. Israel is right now I'd say Israel is probably as strong in what the values are as America is. Um, but America's America. No other nation in the history of time has been able to touch the world like America has, with laws and moral character to try to get dictators and perverts, to get off the backs of their people like America has. America has tried to do that. Of course, you've had all those that's claimed, well, America done it for the money. Well, at times it's probably so. It's probably so. But for the bigger part, America has tried to save the individual. Tried to give the individual hope when a friggin' pervert was sticking their foot in their face. America tried to give that individual hope. That's basically what America's character has been. But anyway, I'm watching Fox News. I like Fox News. It kind of upsets me when I see them taking on some of the names that have been taken on as contributors, and then knowing those contributors have pulled off some stuff that this shouldn't have been done. That kind of irritates me a little bit, but I wanted to make sure you got my little buddy back here. He's my little, I'm like Fox News. I'm fair and balanced. I think everybody should have a fair voice, and I give my little liberal buddy back here a voice too. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna try to just put some stuff together that's being posted on Facebook, things that's taking place, and about Epstein and just different things, and some of these wild, crazy stuff that it's not possible. This wild, crazy stuff that just can't be so, but yet my little liberal buddies believe it. They push it. Uh, so I'm just gonna just do a little bit of that. But you need to take time to check some of this stuff out, because these people it's the stuff that's coming off the lips of these liberals and socialists is unreal. I mean, in their minds, I don't know. I just get this picture of these people. They're out in left field, tall grass, trying to play jacks. Now, do you realize how impossible that is? You realize jacks is a little rubber ball that you throw it up in the air, and you scatter out some little metal star shaped type thingies. Jacks, I guess, is what they call them. But and then you throw this ball up, and you grab one, and you give the ball west, you let the ball bounce, and you catch the ball before it bounces or hits the ground a second time. If you get that, you do it 2 times. You get 2 jacks, and then 3 jacks, and you just go on and on. Whoever picks up all the jacks or something or other. It's been a many a moon since I fought with it, but anyway, it was interesting at the time. But anyway, I mean, can you imagine trying to take a little rubber ball, that has to bounce once and then go up in the air, and you gather these, we'll say 3 jacks. You rake up 3 jacks with your hand, then catch the rubber ball with the same hand before it hits the ground the second time. Can you imagine that little rubber ball trying to bounce in grass about yay tall? Okay. Well, that's what my little liberal and socialist comrades think. They're out there in left field trying to play jacks in tall grass. I mean, just literally some of the stuff they're spitting out. That's like there on Fox News a while ago, they reported Bernie Sanders. He was being interviewed on something, and Sanders said he wants to spend $30 trillion in the next 10 years. You think of that. $30 trillion in the next 10 years. That's $10 trillion. $10 trillion every 3 1/3 years. You know, 3 years and 4 months. And that's for healthcare. That's not counting the other stuff. And I mean, the thinking of these people, man, it's nuts. It's literally nuts. The thinking of these people is like Obama. Obama spent 13 trillion in 8 years, so it's not impossible the others ain't willing to try it. But I think it was 30 trillion in 10 years. Something anyway. But it's out there. You just got to look for it. I may have, it's hard to tell. I may have it in some of these posts. I'm just going to try to share some of these things and get them out there so you'll see them. You'll know where these people, these liberals and socialists are going. And like I said, the Epstein thing, it's, I seen a post there talking about the Epstein thing. A fella that said he's been incarcerated in that place, or he spent years in that place. He said it was literally impossible for Epstein to have committed suicide there. Now he was there. He was there. He said he'd spent years in there, too much time there. He said literally impossible for him to do that, but yet it was done. Now they're saying that. There's these people that are on a suicide watch or in this stuff. They're supposed to be checked on every 30 minutes. We're finding out it had been hours since anybody had been checked on him. I mean, all kinds of stuff, man. But I just keep thinking, when I first heard that, the first thought come to me, said, I wonder how many millions of dollars went into getting rid of Epstein at that moment. Wonder how many millions was involved in that. I wonder how far it went in, how many politicians contributed, how many big names contributed to getting rid of this mouthpiece that could have come forward and fingered them. And a million, probably about 100 million other Americans, and who knows how many people around the world that's happened to catch American news and knows that something's fishy here. Well, have a good, and I'm gonna see what I can put together. Have a good day.